we're on.
Yeah, we're on.
We're going.
Welcome to the
We're
show,
going.
guys. I'm the.
With the great honor, it didn't even create the respect.
It's not even a Japanese company. It's Scottish.
Why are you wearing it?
Because it's a Scottish brand.
Oh, okay. You think
You're wearing it because of the Scottish.
Got a little
No.
fucking Braveheart over here.
No.
Fucking Brave Tard.
Ooh, Braveheart.
Just going
Anyway.
after Mateo all day.
I know.
Yeah.
20 minutes in, I'm already fucking feuding with Mateo.
You're on his back.
And I'm
today.
staring him down like I'm interrogating him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm the one who runs this tank.
This is it looks like a weigh-in between Mateo and Greg right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the battle.
So we, on the way here, we were discussing something.
What was it?
We want you to sing the Quiznos sub song.
I don't know what it is.
The old commercial.
I don't know what.
we can pull it up.
Can we? Do we have something we can pull
Yeah,
up?
my
Yeah.
phone. Yeah.
I can
You
put
have
it
to
Do it
on
on the television.
Yeah,
Do it on
no,
television.
No.
He's doing
What?
Do it on TV. I won't do it on the iPhone. So
Because
we
I
get
feel like Jamie now.
we have a full experience. If
full
you get
experience.
to
This is
Okay.
why we have the fucking.
Do you remember the
This
Space
is why.
Monkeys?
This is what
Yes.
That's why we put it over here.
The Sponge Monkeys. I mean, the Sponge Monkeys, right?
Yeah, I guess put the TV on.
We're gonna play it, and we're gonna sing it together. You want to sing it together?
Sure.
We'll all sing it.
We'll all sing
The
it.
Quiznos theme song.
You have it on YouTube already?
Quiznos commercial. The Sponge Monkeys.
Come on.
Oh,
It's on
yeah.
YouTube.
Or YouTube.
YouTube with the okay.
Okay, take off Andrew Schultz. No one likes him.
Kind of screen.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
He's not even the least likable guy on that show.
Quiznos theme song.
Getting that from YouTube.
play.
There, that's
Oh, wow.
right there.
Ready, Mateo?
It's
So
gonna
we're
be-
gonna listen to it first.
They even give us a little bit of some lyrics.
Fucking love this.
Did Adult Swim make this?
No, this is Sponge
It's a
Monkeys.
classic commercial from 2003. Look at that sandwich.
All right, go back. Let's go. Now it's over. Now.
No. I want
You want to
sing
know
it.
the end?
No, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Someone say that's the best ending to any song.
Yeah.
Other than Stay Away.
Are we ready?
Yeah, replay
Yeah.
it. Yeah, replay it.
Replay it?
Yeah.
Can we count it down? Wait, hold on.
No.
Pause it.
Oh my God.
Pause it. Let's count it down.
Ready?
5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
We love these songs because they are good to us. It's with the songs. They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are hard because I do them. They got a pepper bar.
Quiznos new Santa Fe trio subs with smoky chipotle.
Who wants to do that part?
That's gonna be a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Quiznos.
Those toasty.
D.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I actually think that was worth it.
That was good.
That was great.
That was good. Come on, wait, hold on. What are
Yeah,
we
yeah.
doing?
So in post production, should I put the video on the?
I don't see why not. Yeah, we have to clap. Come on, man.
Should I put the post video on?
I don't see why not.
Of course,
Yeah.
put it in like a little mini frame.
Yeah,
so
no,
people
I'm
can
gonna
see
do.
what
I know
we're
how to do
watching.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
People
Yeah,
can see what we're
well,
watching.
Now, I watched a movie before. I
What
want
movie?
to talk about this with you.
What is it?
It was the Ray Donovan the movie.
They made a movie of
They
that?
made a movie of
Who's
that.
Ray Donovan?
Piece of shit. Ray Donovan is played by Liev Schreiber,
Who was Lee Donovan?
who is a Jew.
Okay.
Ray Donovan is, he's a Hollywood fixer. Do you know what that is?
No.
Alright, so you know when a celebrity...
Oh yeah, the cigar guy.
What?
There's a guy with the cigar, right?
No.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
Do you think of Hail Caesar?
Thinking of fucking Milton Berle?
Yeah. I don't know.
Hail Caesar.
No, okay.
I think you think of Burgermeister Meisterburgers.
Ray Donovan.
Right, he's a
is
Hollywood fixer.
Hollywood fixer. And he
Hollywood.
fixes Hollywood problems. And he can fix any problem except for his father.
And
who
his
is-
marriage.
And his marriage, right?
Yeah, did his
Yeah.
wife die on the show?
Yes, and she was an annoying bitch.
Yeah.
She died like off screen, if I
She-
remember right.
Yeah, yeah.
She-
Like
They
they.
didn't show
So it's an acting
Yeah.
show or a drama show? What like?
It's it's if Sopranos was in L.A.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff of The
It's if the Sopranos were in Los Angeles, and if they were in Los Angeles, and they were originally from Boston.
Right.
They're all
Right.
from
Oh,
Boston.
they're from
on the show.
Boston?
They're a Boston family.
It's all about brotherhood.
We've all been touched by the priest.
Right.
Yeah, they all got
Right.
molested.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a
That dumb
beautiful
story.
But I
touch.
cared for him.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
say shit like that.
Yeah.
I
Right.
cared for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
like,
I'm just-
I loved him.
It was a beautiful touching.
We heard it the first time.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It was talked over for a reason.
Okay. That's what
I
I said.
actually didn't hear it, but I'm glad.
Okay.
So I watched this fucking piece of shit of a movie.
What's it called?
Ray Donovan.
The movie.
The movie.
Okay.
Is that what it's really called?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's hilarious.
That's what it was
That's
called.
what they did with cartoons when
Yeah.
they would have a movie.
It was so fucking bad. There's a scene in it. I don't care. We can spoil it.
Yeah, no one cares.
No one cares.
I was
Nobody
gonna watch it. I haven't watched the show since it came on.
I watched the first 3 or 4 seasons.
How many seasons are there?
Way too
7,
many.
I think. Right?
Oh god,
Yeah,
that's too much.
What seasons?
I stopped after 2.
I think we watched what 3, 4.
I don't remember. I went pretty deep.
But there was one season that took place out here. They went to Staten Island for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Oh, right. Because
Yeah.
the daughter had like a sick boyfriend or something. I would tune in like to like certain episodes.
Certain episodes.
Yeah, the Staten Island police officer was played by Dominic Lombardozzi.
who was one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, and he, I think he's a disgraced cop on the show.
Right. I think
He killed Eric Garner or something.
Yeah, I think he's
on the
based
show.
on
Yeah.
that. Like they would take like storylines from.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Law and Order.
Life.
They're like
They were
Law
pretty
and Order.
current.
Yeah.
Right. So the movie's terrible.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrible movie.
Awful
There's an
film.
awful scene in the movie where Ray Donovan gets shot in front of a mansion in L.A.
Sadly, that's not the ending.
Right, and it's not the ending. No, he drives off as he gets shot by a girl and drives off as if nothing happened. He just drives. He gets in the car, doesn't go down. He just gets shot and just drives off. And then he's like fucking like dying while driving, like as if he's drunk. And then he's like fucking. It's the worst scene in movie history.
What show is it? Showtime?
It's on Showtime, yeah.
I figured. You know what I realized a long time with Showtime? Showtime has all the production at HBO with none of the writing equivalent.
It's written by a woman,
Yeah, that really pisses me off.
and that's what annoys me the most.
I didn't know that. I
Crazy.
wasn't being biased. I did not
I
know
am.
that. Okay, I know that was implying that.
I am Michelob Pascal.
Beautiful.
I saw people were pissed about the Sex and the City reboot.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's so
Because
bad.
it's written
Oh.
mostly, or in a large part, by a young black woman.
Oh,
Oh.
When the show should clearly be written by a dying old white
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that makes sense. Yeah,
That show is the worst fucking show I've ever seen.
I disagree.
And that's why all of our friends are on it.
What's it called again?
And that was it, or no? Wait,
and just like that.
and just like that.
Yeah.
wait,
What, who do I know that's on it?
Usama was on it.
Oh, was
Really?
it really?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I have a friend who's an actress. She was an actor
Ah.
or some shit like that.
Oh,
think a couple of
I only
people-
watch clips of it, and I watch all like the fucking like shoehorn woke shit.
Oh,
that
there's
they
a lot
have.
of that.
And it's like, oh, it's so bad. Like, there's a comic on the show, or it's just an actress playing a comedian.
Right, and she's like the most wokest piece of shit.
Yeah, who was that
It's
guy?
Shay Diaz.
Shay
Yeah.
Diaz?
Yeah.
Is that a real name or is that the character?
No, it's a character's name.
And she's a comic, right?
She is ruining.
She's ruining
She is
comedy.
ruining the show.
She ruined.
Like,
the
there's
show.
like, know your demographic. You know who watches Sex in the City?
old whores.
Old whores. They're looking at this fucking lady on the show, and she's like awful on it, and they want Samantha.
Samantha.
That's what they
And
want.
she will not come.
They don't want this fucking dude, lady telling them.
Oh, it's a
about-
hermaphrodite.
No, I don't know what she is. It's just
Okay.
like a non-binary. I don't know. There's a very.
yeah.
There's one
Yeah.
part where she
She's
does.
annoying.
She does stand up, right? And first off, like
little.
Carrie and the other fucking Cynthia Nixon lady and
It is Cynthia Nixon.
whatever her fucking name is. They go later on. We're going to the stand-up concert. First off, there's no such thing as a stand-up
No,
concert.
Stand-up concert. What are you going to?
It's like Kevin
fucking
Hart?
The Prudential Center? What are you,
It's ridiculous.
like who's like fucking performing? Eddie Murphy?
No,
Like,
Shay Diaz
Shay-
will be.
yeah.
And then they're
Right.
like, well,
They're all
Shay,
standing. I saw that. scene.
because Shay
Like,
Diaz is the character is the host of the worst podcast of all time,
What's it called?
Greg and Rob.
Greg and Rob podcast. No, it's like they do it at studio. They do it in Sirius XM Studios.
Okay.
And Carrie's on the show as like the non-fucking cisgender white lady bullshit. I don't know. And Bobby Lee is on the show. Bobby Lee.
oh wow, nobody's heard of him.
And he's playing like the fucking like the cool guy.
What? Really?
Yeah, like the guy that's like he just doesn't quite get it, but he's like friends with the fucking non-binary fucking cisgender fucking trainee. blah, blah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I already know what he is.
And Carrie's playing like the kind of naive woman who's just like trying to learn about the new world and shit like that.
She's been in
Gotcha.
New
All
York
of this
for-
is all so new to her.
It's
She's-
horrible.
She's trying to be non-judgmental.
So hold on. She's been in New York for 20 years.
Yeah, but
Right,
she
she's
was.
not used to trans.
I
Not
think
even.
I actually think that they moved out of New York after
Okay.
she married Mr. Big. Also, Mr. Big dies, right?
He's a rapist.
Yeah, well, they had to kill him off after that. But he dies, right, in the first scene of the show or whatever. I think, or the first episode. And she comes home after being a drunken whore,
Yes.
right? Walks in. Mr. Big is like on the floor in their fucking walk-in shower,
With his
right?
big cock.
With his no, you don't see his dick, but he has this huge heart attack, right? But he's like, she like runs over to him, and he's like slowly dying, and she's just holding him without calling 911.
Oh, I remember. And then she goes like, "No."
She's just
It's
doing
like
that, and he's like still alive,
Right.
and he's like loopy, and she's
Right.
holding on to him.
They're giving him a Shakespeare death.
and she's just like, oh my god, I can't. And like, yo, fucking you dumb bitch, call 911. Women can't do shit.
I want to know why you're watching this show.
Because I hate it. It's so. Well, why would you watch Ray Donovan?
Well, that's a tough guy show because I do tough
No,
guy
it-
shit.
they-
I'm guilty. I've watched a ton of
Mateo,
seasons.
what happened to when they were like making content to empower women, and they make them look like fucking idiots on the Sex and the City show?
I haven't
Okay,
not
you
seen,
have to calm down.
I'm not gonna calm down.
I have not seen the reboots.
It's garbage. It's
I take
awful.
your word for it.
Let me
because-
get back to this Shay Diaz character,
Okay.
right? Then they go to the stand-up concert.
Ooh.
Where is it? Where's the stand-up?
Oh, I have no idea. It was something about Netflix. They were giving a fictional character is getting a Netflix special over us. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
go to the stand-up bullshit.
All of them are fictional characters.
I know, but they go to the fucking stand-up show. They're in the concert, and fucking the Shay Diaz is doing this like very artificial intelligence sort of stand-up comedy performance where she's
okay.
just like, I'm non-binary, and everyone that's non-binary wants to fuck me. I think I fucked everybody here. Do you want to fuck me? And everyone's like, it's all applause fucking. It's the worst fucking thing.
Right, it's
I've
a
ever
guy
seen.
with a clipboard going, "Everybody clap."
Yeah, it's so bad. But they show the genuine reactions of these fucking psychopaths in the crowd, and they're just like, oh, I identify with that shit.
And she's not really a comic. in
Then
real
there's
life.
she's not a comedian in real life. Then there's the worst fucking thing I've ever seen.
Comics should play comics.
Well, whatever. She's not even. I don't think she's even actually non-binary or whatever. No, I think she might be. I don't know.
Oh, only genderless people should play genderless.
Yeah,
people.
I mean that's a good point though. Comedians should play comedians.
Sure.
Well, yeah,
Where's
only a
our fucking-
comic would know how to deliver like a
Yeah,
fucking.
she
comic.
sucked. She was awful.
De Niro's tried for years. He still can't get
He's
it.
horrible.
I fucking love how bad De Niro is at comedy.
It's really it's
He's wanted to be
I-
a comedian for 30 years. He could never quite do
He's
it.
made two movies about it. That's how bad
he
he
plays
wants
the
it.
comic all the time. Are you still going?
Oh, you're not interested?
Oh, you're still. I'm done
Yeah.
with the 40-year-old whores.
Yeah.
That's all.
What are you
What?
guys planning?
No, I'm sorry. You were
No,
still.
no, I
You're still
keep
there's
going.
there's another scene in it.
Go on.
Okay, do
please.
your scene. I just, I feel like everyone else would want a chance to talk too. But
No,
go ahead.
I like
I'm
this.
explaining to you how bad this fucking show is.
I like
it's
this.
awful.
I like this. This is a tirade of Rob. He's done for 13 minutes and 20
Whenever
seconds.
he gets
haven't
started, he
done
becomes the same color as his shirt.
No, because I'm so mad about it. It was so
That's a
frustrating to
menace
watch.
to you. That's okay. Keep going.
It was so frustrating. No, then there's a part where like Cynthia Nixon is like laughing her ass off like her idiot, and she knows now in that moment that she's now a lesbian. They made her a lesbian on the show.
Oh, they did.
They made her.
She
Yeah,
wasn't
So she plays a middle-aged woman who's suddenly decided she's a lesbian.
Yeah,
realized she's
because
a lesbian.
because the lady in real life is a lesbian, so she must have been like, well, if
Oh,
I'm gonna
right.
come back to do the show, I gotta be a lesbian. I have to be true to myself. Meanwhile, she was like a fucking regular lady or whatever. I don't want to.
That could be an interesting point if you didn't fill it with just other nonsense. But that could be an interesting storyline.
But she's
for
watching
her.
this great big fat bull-looking bitch on stage, and she's doing
Was it Lena Dunham?
material. No, it was the Shay Diaz lady.
Okay.
And she's doing her shitty material, and in that moment, fucking the redhead Cynthia Nixon is like, "Oh, I'm a lesbian."
From a comedy set?
Yeah, and then she wasn't the lady. Shay Diaz doesn't even identify as a lesbian
So
or
wait,
whatever.
so Cynthia Nixon plays a lesbian because she wanted to be
Herself.
herself.
Yeah, probably.
Then why didn't Sarah Jessica Parker play a horse?
That's such an obvious one.
You like that?
I've heard in the
Pretty good, huh?
I've heard in the Family Guy.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Let me get a bite of that.
Sure. Anyway.
Take a
Now,
bite out of it.
now that Rob has monologued for 14 minutes, anyone else want to
I
agree?
didn't monologue.
Well,
I was
it
explaining
probably
to you.
might be an interesting point to see a middle-aged woman go through her life trying to be a lesbian now. But why would she realize it from a monster that's not a woman?
It's like bringing back. It's like bringing back Kramer, right?
She's very specifically not a woman.
It's like if
right?
Seinfeld has a reboot and fucking bring back Kramer and Michael Richards demands he's portrayed as a racist.
He probably would at this point for just the exposure.
He goes back.
I have a great idea, Jerry.
It's like I will only do the show, Jerry, if you portray me as a racist.
Newman got a girl. She's black.
Yeah, it makes me very
There
uncomfortable.
goes the
Jerry.
neighborhood, huh, Jerry?
Jerry, the new Mexican cleaning lady you have, I don't know.
The new Mexican cleaning lady you have shocks me. It shocks me.
It shocks me.
Does it shock you?
That word.
I'm a racist.
I hear the PC police coming.
Yeah, here they come.
We're giving the PC police the middle finger.
Yeah.
I have a piece of my mind.
Fuck it, I don't give a
Oh
shit.
no, it's so annoying though. It's the worst show I've ever watched.
Terrible. Sex and the City reboot. Not worth watching.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I don't plan on watching
Mateo,
it.
That's all I've ever heard is that it's the worst show.
I don't care. Have
hard.
you seen my laptop?
Wow, wait a minute.
I have like girly shit all over it.
Yeah, because you're gay.
I'm not gay. I'm
No,
just queer. I'm weird. Anyway.
Hell yeah. Would you say you're the Q? Would you
No.
put yourself in the
No.
in the
Identify
cult?
as Q.
No.
But wasn't queer like a
It means
slur?
weird. That's all it means.
That's all that
Yeah.
means?
Queer just means weird.
It meant gay by the time of the 80s, but in the 70s it wasn't a gay thing.
Right.
keep changing up
Queer
the
wasn't
language
used
on
to be
me.
a nice word for gay.
No, like
Right.
even before that, it was a different context. It just means Bill Gates when he was
Billy.
when he in his biography said that he was called queer before homosexual.
But I always thought like these groups like always include a slur to empower themselves. Like LGBTQ is queer.
yeah, I know.
NCA
That Q thing didn't come around like the mid '80s. So when I was doing research on it,
right.
But you can't call
The
someone
but the
queer.
N,
No,
the
no.
NAACP, the
It
N
should
stands
be
for
all slurs.
Yeah.
It should be the FD.
But you can't call someone a queer though. I can't be like that.
No,
Neil Patrick Harris, he's a queer.
No, I don't think you can. But the person has to identify as queer, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now it's a title.
Yeah,
it wasn't always a
it wasn't
title,
always
but
a
now
title.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up word, T.
Yeah, it is.
It's a fucked up world.
Guys, watch Euphoria.
No.
I used to
I
watch
watched that queer show.
I used to watch that show, and that fucking show drove me even more crazy.
Go ahead.
No, I
just started it.
I watched the first season.
That's about like the teenagers, right?
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
mind that
They're
show.
all young.
I actually
Yeah.
kind of liked it.
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind. I know why I don't mind that one. It's because that's how young people are.
That's how
Yeah,
they
they're
behave.
all fucked up. They make mistakes.
There's like a trans lady on the show.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Of course, they all know a trans person, but like, don't fucking shoehorn that shit into Sex in the City.
So you're okay with the teenager?
Yes,
that's been
because
on
they're being
hormones.
themselves. They're young people. Don't
Gotcha.
shut. But
I think the acting is much
everyone
better
over
too.
50 doesn't think they're gonna die someday.
Could I defend?
They all think they're fucking young.
Could I defend?
Go ahead.
The Sex and the City reboot when
I
it comes
prefer
to
you
all this
didn't.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
It takes place in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're in like their 50s, and
Yeah.
they were always pretty progressive and liberal. So it doesn't shock me that they would be friends with all these people.
No, it doesn't shock me either. But
They
here's-
would-
I
and, like, it doesn't
understand that. I didn't really watch fucking Sex and the City
To the
growing up
defense.
because I play with fucking GI Joes.
Well, is the show more about them getting used to these new things? Are they accept it?
See, if every
Or is it more of
other
them being like,
if
I don't
every other
understand this?
TV show wasn't fucking intentionally shoehorning this shit into it, I would understand their point. But of course, it's like Sex and the City. You gotta do it too. They gotta do it. It's all fucking. They're all trying to make money off of fucking. I don't know. Back to Euphoria. I don't care. Done with Sex and the City. Back to Euphoria.
I like this episode. It's Rob really taking the ground.
I'm standing up for art and entertainment and
I
television.
know you are. I know.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from, and that's why I love it.
Yes. Thank you.
It'd be great if they rebooted The Sopranos and they would have transgender characters.
What would it be titled the show? Like
AJ is for sure.
Yeah, or Vito, like memory of Vito. Right.
Tony prefers his name spelled with an I now.
Yeah.
Paulie's like, we can't.
They would
have-
name it something hack. They would name it like Forget About It or something like
No,
that.
there is a show. Forget about the mob.
Oh really?
It's like a weird Family Guy ripoff.
That's weird.
It's on Hulu. Pull
I
it up,
forgot
pull it
about
up,
that
pull it up.
one.
I'm not pulling that
We're not
up.
pulling that one.
I pulled up the Quiznos
Quiznos
song.
song.
Okay.
I'm not pulling up
I think
Italian Family Guy.
I think Rob's all fired up because we played that fucking Quiznos sub song.
Yeah, it gets me
And it
going.
gets you riled.
No, it
Yeah.
does. It makes me toasty.
It does.
You are
Yeah.
toasty, huh?
Yeah. So
Toasty.
Anyone else have other grievances? I think this is the grievance.
Complaints and grievances episode, huh?
Yeah, you want?
Oh.
I have a complaint. That fucking hair of yours. Oh my god.
I know, it's
Looks like an
beautiful.
angry eraser.
I know, it's beautiful. I'm cutting it in 2 weeks.
You are? Are you
Yeah.
gonna get a tape up?
What's tape up?
Like what I have.
No,
Get what I have.
No.
We'll look alike.
probably we
We have a
would.
couple of guys who look alike.
Yeah. Remember what did Angie
Get the
DeVito?
great haircut,
So we
do
looked
it.
a lot. If we were siblings.
People,
Should we do
people
it today?
have come
We
up.
could do it. In
Yeah.
People have,
we could do it live.
Yeah, people
People have come up to Mateo and go, "You were really funny tonight." And Mateo just like other people have. They've done that to other people,
Uh-huh.
like thinking it's me or Rob, and he just like accepts it.
I've gotten that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like we'll be standing next to each other, and they'll be like, "Yeah, you guys are really funny." And Mateo's like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." They're not talking about you.
I know.
They're talking about me and Rob.
I know that.
There was a
Whose
time when
thunder are you taking? You're taking Rob's thunder.
there was a time when Mateo didn't even go on stage that night, and he's just like thanking the person.
I know. It was very. I find it funny.
I do find it.
It's very funny.
I do find it very funny. I find it very amusing that you and Rob look very
I
similar.
know. I know, which is interesting because aren't you guys
Rob, your
identical?
thoughts.
oh, it makes me feel terrible.
Okay.
It really does.
Okay.
What? Mateo's not a bad looking bloke except for
Yeah.
the chin.
Yeah.
I'm kidding,
Mateo
Mateo.
is
Okay.
one chin away from handsome.
Sure.
No, Mateo thinks he's an Adonis.
I know.
I
He
know.
thinks very highly of
He
himself.
goes on stage and goes like fucking. He says stuff
He
like
flexes.
this. I'm a fucking 7.
know what he says? He says, "Dicey dice."
That's also bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's another
the Brendan
bad
Schwab
thing.
special. You know,
Oh no, I wouldn't watch
there
that.
are so many.
I don't like
bad-
either of those guys. Callan, I don't like him either.
I hate him.
Who?
Brian Callen. I don't give a
I don't know
fuck.
who that is.
I don't give a fuck if I'll run into you one day, Brian Callen. You stink at comedy.
He's worse than Brendan Schwab.
Yeah, he's terrible.
At least Brendan Schwab makes me laugh as I laugh at him.
Right.
Brian Callen, I just kind of just stare and go, "What the hell is this guy talking about?"
I think Brendan Schwab's. I think it's "You'd Be Surprised" is probably the worst comedy special of all time.
Yeah, it's not any.
Is that what the surprise is?
Yeah. That's how bad it is. And like I was watching him on.
I guess
Rogan.
you'd be surprised means if you ever actually chuckle during the special.
Right.
Like you'd be surprised.
Like I was watching him on Rogan, and Rogan's just
Yeah,
like it's a timing thing, man.
Oh
And
man,
the-
all Rogan does is promote him to not fight anymore.
Yeah.
Remember that he tried to get him to quit fighting?
Yeah, that was
I
bad.
wanted to have the same conversation with him about comedy.
But then he's just gonna go off to the next thing. Like
Fine,
do a comedy.
fine, just get out of the thing
Just
I
be an
like.
actor.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
gonna
fine.
Then he's gonna ruin fucking movies. They're gonna put him in the fucking Sex and the
Movies
City.
are already ruined.
Reboot.
But I was listening to him on Rogan, and even Rogan is like, yeah, like because he brings up the special, he's like, people are jealous of me because I'm 3-4 years in and I already have a special. And Rogan's just like,
You have a platform.
Rogan just like kind of like go like does like I guess he wasn't like trying to be like an asshole to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, people are like that. He's like, and then Schwab is just like, yeah, people ripped up the special. I thought it was good, and like Rogan just changes the like conversation so quickly because everyone knows how bad that special is. It's
Oh,
the
I'm
worst.
sure it's terrible.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
gonna
the
watch
worst.
it,
I think it's the worst comedy special of all time.
I can think of two others.
What do you think?
The Net.
Up there.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm sorry, Mateo, but the Net. Okay,
At least she's like a comic, I
Don't
guess.
defend her.
I'm not going to defend her, but
Alright.
I am going to say that it is like, it's like, all right.
It's a mentally ill Australian lady.
Right. It's not really comedy though. It's not like
the one.
she's
uh,
not
One
really.
woman show.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
Mateo, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe that Nanette was raped? Ooh.
What, no. Did she come out with this shit?
You don't believe that she was raped?
What was she?
That's in the special. Isn't the whole special the last?
You're like,
Yeah, I remember that.
You're like Dick Cavett right now. You're
I
like,
know,
you don't
I
believe she's
remember-
raped. You didn't believe she's raped.
He
I-
said
I
he
wa-
didn't know that she was raped.
I don't know if she was or wasn't. I know the act you're talking about. Which is going in she criticizes like people who defend Trump versus Bill Clinton like.
But then she says that she was raped. She
Yeah, I know.
details her graphic sexual assault and calls it comedy.
Yeah, I remember that, but I was blanking it out. Not intentionally.
What are your bottom two?
I had my eyes closed the whole time. But that's because I was imagining doing it.
I was sleeping.
Lee Champs, he does the Redacted Tonight, the political sitcom show.
Right.
He has an hour 15 special filmed at Caroline's on his YouTube channel. Sold out. I
Everyone
watched.
gets a Caroline
Lee
special.
Champs.
Yeah, but like this one aired on television,
Okay.
and it sucked.
Okay.
All right, so he has a dad in the
Okay,
business.
you have an obscure one. What's the first?
That was Luke Camp was the second one, and what the fuck was the third? It was one that was on YouTube. It was released.
Wow.
It was another. It was another.
Normand?
No, it was like a paid-for thing on YouTube, filmed at Caroline's, and
I don't know.
Well, what's the name of the comic?
I just remembered. It was Nick Carra's thing. He has like a.
First off, can we punch that up? Can we get that? Can we watch this guy's? It's on YouTube.
We
have to
find
pay-
it
you
Let's
have
out.
watch a clip.
You have to pay for
Me
it.
and
You
him
gotta
used
pay
to
for it.
get mixed up.
Let's watch the trailer.
Yeah, you have similar names.
Yeah. Well, he once messaged me and he goes, "Hey man, you've been taking some of my bookings." And I'm like, "I'm doing like bar trips."
Really?
Really?
Yeah, just Google his Finn Caroline's.
Nick Callis, Caroline.
But you said you got to pay for this shit.
I don't know if you still do. I
I'm
did.
sure he has
Should
a
be get-
trailer.
Should be given. Look.
No.
Ew.
Nick Callis.
It comes up.
Getting that from YouTube.
There he is.
Yeah. Keep looking at his channel.
Okay, so this is him. Okay.
So this is a clip from the
No,
special.
no. Yeah, I think it's a special out now. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that looked like a clip from it. We're not gonna
No,
watch the
no,
whole
no.
special. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't wanna watch
the
the
whole
whole
special.
special.
Do you want to watch the clip?
I don't even want to watch the clip, to be honest. But put it on.
Let's see.
Okay, this is 2009. This is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Let's see. This is someone that.
I'm noticing this. in
Terrible sound.
commercials lately.
This is,
A lot of interracial, mixed race couples.
why is he
in
wearing
commercials
this?
lately. That's cool.
I think he's wearing
I know
a
it's
shirt
a subtle nuance,
for
though.
him
You
to
never
hear.
see both people in the couple at the same time. Like, you never see them together. There's always a reveal.
This is him?
Yeah.
He's a fat.
I'm not sure.
You see that Honey Nut Cheerios commercial where there's the white dude
He's
in
doing
the
an
kitchen
act out,
and then
right?
the kid walks
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
the bedroom like, Dad, can I have some more Honey Nut Cheerios? And he's like, oh, you know it's not up to me, buddy. It's up to your black mom. Black mom? What do you say, black mommy? Black mom? What's black's black? I see that? You notice? We're all different shit, see?
That's very
Black
funny
mom?
if he wasn't so obnoxious.
How we made it work, Dad. See, we're not too different. Black mom? It's gonna be a no-go on the Cheerios, Tyler.
If he brought down the energy, that's a funny bit.
Yeah, it's very funny, but he.
Hilarious. It's just.
It's so he's
He's
very
dancing, though.
Yeah, he's very Dane Cook, you know, like. Alright, get rid of him. Take him off.
Yeah, please take him off.
I don't understand.
Oh, it's over anyway.
What was so? I mean, I think it's bad. The special's bad because of the sound and the way it's shot, but his material isn't bad at all.
It's not- I think-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
no,
mainly
I didn't
thought-
dislike that joke.
I was mainly talking about the sound.
Is this his special?
No,
I think-
Mateo
No,
was
but
not.
This is clipped from the special.
Mateo's not.
Okay.
He just revealed. He made a revelation that he was not talking
Now I
about
like
his
Nick
material.
Callis though.
He wasn't talking about his material. He was talking about the sound in the video.
He's got well thought out material.
We were more
Oh,
referring
delivery.
to.
I'm
We were
referring to how bad
like
stand-up
he,
is.
I mean, I thought the guy had like a Netflix special or something.
I thought
No,
Tony
it was
Hinchcliffe's
his
his
special
own
was
privately
not good.
produced
Right.
fucking special.
Yeah,
That's not a special.
it kind of is.
Oh, who cares
No,
about
it was
that?
just-
Ever since Nick DiPaolo did it, anyone can do
Not
it.
bad.
No, Pepe.
What?
That is not. That's not what Greg's talking about.
No, I'm talking how
You
bad-
can't compare that.
He's so focused on production.
Yeah.
He's a wizard of production.
He's a wizard
Yeah.
of production.
You love production.
Yeah, but talking about the jokes, by the way, I'm looking at my journal, and I did a spot last night, and I was 10 minutes. It's okay, but I realized looking at, like, really analyzing this stuff, I gotta write new
Someone
stuff.
has to.
I need to.
You have to write new stuff?
Yeah.
I think you got to put it out first, bro.
What are you talking about?
Do a special.
No, I'm gonna, like,
It
write.
had the- it
I'll
had the-
encourage him. He will.
It would have the best production.
It really would.
Yeah, I know.
You are amazing at production.
Thank you.
Now, what's the problem with your jokes?
No, I outgrew them.
Give us one. Give us a new Mateo joke.
I didn't write any.
Make it short, please.
Okay,
Don't-
I have one I've been doing.
Please don't do a 2-minute, 3-minute thing.
I know. I was like, when I was in high school.
You are very Rodney Dangerfield.
Thank you.
Like, you know.
Well, when I was in high school, I said, men always kind of say, and wait, I'm fucking this up.
Hold on, don't get nervous.
Rodney
That's what
Danger's
men
zone.
say. That's what men say all the time. That's what they always make us say.
Hold on.
The joke is,
Slow
this
down.
girl asked, she was sort of attracted to me, and she asked me if I thought she was overweight, and I say, nah, I thought at the time I was being really slick, so I said, nah, thick thighs make my dick rise.
See, that's fire. See, that's the shit I like when Mateo does. When Mateo,
That'd be funny.
when Mateo can start out like he will start out and set up his shit like you think you're gonna get a punchline at the end, but instead he just rhymes something and does like a gay little head nod.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's the kind of Mateo I like because Mateo has
Yeah.
other jokes like that. You're not throwing out
Have you ever done poetry
Hufflepuff
nights?
of my dick either. You're not throwing it out.
I'm not throwing out, but it's
Yeah.
it's archived for the future.
Have you ever done poetry mics?
No.
You should do them because you rhyme, so it's now poetry.
That's
Well,
like your trademark.
That's a trademark of his.
Yeah, I
You're a
guess.
poet. You're like Edgar Allan Poe.
No, it's like a Dolomite.
Edgar Allan Slow.
Whatever. No, I have other stuff. I have a whole fucking list you can look at.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna look at it.
No,
It's
no.
not my fucking free time. I'll do it on
Yeah.
the air, but I'm not.
Yeah. I have, get the laptop. Should I get the laptop out?
No, that's the laptop.
You gave us that
Yeah.
brilliant piece of material, and I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But we don't have to do that. We don't have to read out the whole your inner thoughts.
I don't know why you're shitting on this fucking Nick Carra guy. You're horrible.
Yeah, I like that joke.
I'm not that bad.
Yeah, Mateo, I find you to be extremely entertaining.
Yeah.
I do.
Thank you.
I know you do.
I would watch your special
Thank you.
if you put one out.
I plan on
You
it.
should put out the special. When do you want to put it out?
When I'm ready.
When? All right. Do you have a time frame?
What are you talking about?
A time frame. When do you think you'd be ready?
Like, around 32.
32?
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's soonish.
I'm 31. You're saying I should put out a special? What do you think?
Well, how
I think you're ready.
No.
Well, you said you do. You
Maybe
told-
not yet.
I would not put out a special at all because then someday I put out my own special like this Nick Carra guy and someone will be bitching about the sound and the production.
You'll have Mateo on your team. No, they won't.
That doesn't mean anything. That don't mean anything. If I want to put out a special, I'll put out a special where someone asked me to do a special, and then that's a special. None
Do
of
you think
this
anybody gets asked to do a special anymore?
Well, I think they do, yeah.
Really?
And I think
Ooh.
then they try. Well, I think I know Norman wanted to shop that special to networks.
But he did
wasn't
it himself.
asked though.
Yeah, but he's different. He was asked to do a special from his fans. They were
Right.
like, put a special out already. And he's like, I will. And then I'm going to shop it to wherever. And then no one picked it up, put it on YouTube. And that's a special.
Sam Rowe did it on YouTube
Him
twice.
too. Another
Yeah,
guy.
Gillis.
Him too. I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about the fucking
Louis
retards with
funded
no
his own
following.
specials for years.
There's guys with no following. They shoot a special. And they're like, here's my fucking hour of comedy.
I'm not doing that.
forcing
Yeah, but-
people to watch it.
That's not how I
and all your
plan it.
friends watch it. Like one thing I like was like I'll do something like what Henley did. Like Henley made like a 12-minute video of him doing stand up, did something like that, like a special, like that was fun. Now if Henley put out his hour of material and made everyone watch it, and all his friends are liking it, comedy friends, then you're just fucking masturbating.
I mean, it depends. Like maybe a guy's going at it a while, and then he wants to put something out, and maybe it catches on. Like I mean, I'm not saying I don't know if that's happened. But I can understand why someone would want to put out an hour and film it and put it on YouTube. You're able to do that today.
Duly noted.
Just saying.
Plus, cameras are pretty good.
Plus, you got a lot
Yeah.
of production.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could set up a couple cell phones and shoot a special.
I'm trying to. That's the plan.
What? No one.
That's not the plan.
That's not the plan.
That's not what we're saying.
For me, yeah.
For you?
Why would you
Yeah.
do that?
Why would you do that?
I'm not doing it until I'm ready.
But why would you do it with cell phones?
You don't even know. That,
I was just making an
No,
analogy
no,
of
no,
some
You said
kind.
at you said at 32 years old you want to do this.
Yeah.
Right, we're
You
gonna be
don't-
way past cell phones.
You don't even know
Yeah,
if cell phones going to be the major technology, Mateo.
We do. The Apple is going to keep releasing iPhones.
Apple, what do we know about it? Red, you're green, big yellow. Get one a day, keep docking away.
Okay.
That's my impression of John Hamm, Don Draper, walking into an advertising agency today.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what the hell is he talking about? And they're like, shut up, let him do his thing. And he's like, we're a computer company, computers. I don't know anything about those, but I do know things about Apple. They have a core, they have stem, come in bags, go picking, you can pick them.
There'll be like 3 tech nerds just looking at him, just go, "What the fuck is this?
Shut up, let him do his thing.
What the fuck is this guy even talking about?" And like, fucking, he's like, "Do you want the product or not?
Yeah.
You want to sell your product?"
He's all drunk.
Oh, he's like, I love that show.
Yeah.
What show is this?
He's
Man,
pouring
man.
scotch in the Apple store.
Yeah. He's all just
Let's make a deal.
fucked up.
All right.
Yeah.
Throughout the series, he's just drunk and he's an awful person. He just cheats on his wife. He cheats on his second wife.
Yeah. What's
Seems like, the way to make a great TV show is just have a guy cheat on his wife.
Yeah, well, that's what I actually hated Ray Donovan, was because I watched Sopranos, Mad Men, Breaking Bad. Even though Breaking Bad, he doesn't really cheat on the wife, but the wife on Breaking Bad was maybe one of the most annoying characters ever. And like, I put on Ray Donovan, like, and like they just took all these shows and put it
Mashed them.
into
Right.
one fucking TV show. I'm just like, I can't do this again. I gotta watch something different.
Well, Ray Donovan annoyed me because Leo Schreiber's character,
Yeah.
specifically, he's just always angry. Very moody.
He's very Jewish, too.
Well, he's an Irish Catholic on this show.
Well, the actor.
Leave
Yeah.
Schreiber.
Gone. I was like,
Well, in this show, he's just he's a downer the whole time. There's never anything good. Even when he's cheating on his wife, he's miserable.
And his wife was so annoying too on that show.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
probably the worst.
Terrible.
I think Breaking Bad.
She was such an Edie Falco carbon copy.
Skyler.
they all want to
the
be the
worst.
Carmela character.
But I liked Carmela's character on Sopranos. I didn't mind her. Like, she was annoying, but like there was like a good quality of that character.
She was the
And-
first one of those.
Yeah,
That's why.
and like that. Yeah, exactly. So like I did enjoy that character, but I was watching.
Rob has something to say.
You have something to say?
No. Go on, what are you watching?
You're making faces
I was-
over there. Are you
I wasn't-
bored?
No.
Do you want a phone?
I wasn't making faces. I think Greg can move over a little bit.
Oh, is this been your issue the entire?
No,
So
no,
is this why you're
yeah.
so fired up?
His mood changed
Because-
completely as soon as you took your knee away.
Because we're on.
He's got nothing but nice things to say.
We're on the couch, and my
I'm not fired.
My knee.
How
is
come
hitting
when
into-
And just like that, it is a fantastic show.
You're fired up. You're like a feisty baseball manager.
No,
You're scaring poor Mateo.
I
He
didn't
hasn't looked
scare
up once.
Mateo.
You yelled and screamed.
You're as
about
angry
this.
as Liam
Because I've
Schreiber
been
and Ray
watching
Donovan.
that fucking stupid show, and I
Right.
thought it sucked. And I came on the show. I have a platform, and I want to tell everyone how much I think that show sucks.
You have an issue with this sex. I think that's altering your mood. You have to stop
I-
watching that show.
I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm good.
Okay.
What were you watching? What were you talking
watching?
about?
Besides
what,
Ray
what were
Donovan,
you
the
about to
movie?
say?
I was watching a clip of George Carlin.
Ah, there he is.
There he is, Georgie boy. Saw him at a cafe once.
What year was that?
2002.
Okay, what
Great
cafe?
year. Cafe Wa.
Where's it?
I don't know. It's a made up story, Mateo.
Oh, okay.
Unless you take everything so literally.
I do.
Unless you take everything so literally, Mateo. No, I was watching a clip of George Carlin, and George Carlin just does this bit about germs,
Yeah.
and like he's not really self-deprecating, and like there's a small little like moment where he says something like. He's like, I don't really wash my hands after every time I go take a shit. All right, the only time I wash my hands when I have shit on them, and like he expects to get like an applause after that, but he gets like a small groan from the audience, and there's a split second of him just being totally embarrassed that he
See
said that.
embarrassment.
You can see the embarrassment on his face.
Like he's a dog that has like shit on his ass.
Yeah.
Has to wipe it off.
it's so fucking funny, just because he's like. Because he never
He took himself very
took
seriously.
himself very seriously.
Very
Yeah.
seriously.
Oh, yes.
He was a serious guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. To him, it was so much art.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like it wasn't even like art. It was like it was like a philosophical. He took
Yeah.
that's how he looked at
Well, he
it.
stopped being a comedian at some point.
Yeah, I everyone says that. I mean, like the other
The
special.
punchlines never really left.
The
but
last
they
couple of
became-
specials, like I thought they were very funny. He opens a special with "Fuck Tiger Woods," like that's so fucking funny.
Right.
I loved him.
He didn't really.
Oh,
And
and he was very current. He doesn't get too much credit for being current.
It's one of those rare things, and there's not many things in our culture that you can watch something and it's relevant throughout decades. Like All in the Family is like that. Like if you watch, like maybe not now because of COVID, but like 10 years ago, if you watch like episodes of All in the Family, they'll talk about stuff that literally that is still going on today. And same thing with like Sopranos, Seinfeld, and George Carlin. Like George Carlin, like the germs bit is like something that literally is it's related to COVID. So like it's like there's stuff that he talks about that's just so relevant.
the Bible.
Yeah, well that's a little dated. No one cares about
The Bible's pretty relevant.
No, it's relevant.
The Bible mentions all the things you just mentioned.
What?
Jesus was the original Tony Soprano.
Okay.
I like when when like I'm sure they do this in Catholic schools when like the teacher or the priest that I guess the priest teach in Catholic schools.
I never went. I never went.
Never went to
Nun.
fucking pussy ass Catholic
Yeah,
school.
fuck that shit.
You didn't grow up in Catholic school, did you?
No.
No.
No, all of us never wore fucking school uniforms, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
No.
we've been dressing like this since fucking
Yeah,
2001.
since
Yeah.
I'm like 15,
Yeah.
I've been dressing the same.
Yeah, I would never.
I would never fucking conform to a school uniform.
No.
I would have and if a nun tried to punch me, she would have got decked right in the fucking mouth.
Her out. I would say, come here, sister.
Yeah, come here, I'll show you.
Give you a
sister.
kick
When I went to
in the ass.
elementary school, they tried to do the uniform.
They did. I know. I remember
tried
at public
doing that
schools.
shit.
Yeah.
I would show up with sweatpants anyway.
All the parents rebelled. They were like, nah.
I'm showing up in basketball
I think you had
shorts,
a
sorry.
gym uniform, right? And
Yeah.
everyone looked ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
kind of because
In Tottenville, I had to do that.
But
Yeah.
in high school, you need a gym uniform because of physical activity. It makes sense
Right.
because you'd be sweating, and then
right, then you have math next.
yeah. What are you gonna go fucking
Eat a
sit in your
steak.
stupid gym shorts during fucking algebra?
Oh, and then you'd be so stinky in social studies. The next fucking the next period, you'd be so smelly. You and your boys would be in the back just after a good workout with the gym, and you and your
Wait,
boys.
did you
would be
participate in gym class? Is that what you're saying?
Fucking I was a fucking gym class hero.
Oh, really?
How?
Oh yeah.
I only when they let us play basketball. That was the only time I cared.
Oh yeah, me. I was a gym class hero. I would fucking take that shit seriously. If one of my mates, my classmates, would lose, if he would not play well,
Yeah.
I would fucking call him out.
all over his
Yeah,
ass.
like come on, Jablonski.
Yeah.
He's always a Polish kid.
Yeah. You'd be all over.
Shoulder checking them.
I mean, really, I wasn't like this at all. But
No, I know.
there isn't
I was.
anything funnier than someone that takes gym class way too seriously.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's like comedians taking roast battles way too seriously.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh yeah. Last night I was at a Corgi, and they were.
What's Corgi?
It's a comedy show in Jersey City.
New
Okay.
Jersey.
And they were talking about roast battles. Well, actually, I'm not going to say who. You know who. And they were all talking about how serious you should take roast battles, and how certain champions should care more.
Oof.
And then I was reminded how of a roast battle I lost on Zoom, and I couldn't tell you how much I didn't give a fuck.
You lost a roast battle on Zoom?
It did.
Years ago.
To Mark Henley.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a champion.
Be weird
Yeah.
if you lost a roast battle to Zoom.
Too Zoom.
To Zoom, yeah. Well, Mark Henley rubbed it in my face. He goes, I feel like you forgot until I just reminded you that you lost.
Oh.
I had my brother stand behind me and tell you
Wow, Mark
that
Henley.
he was going to rape you.
Mark
That was my
Henley.
whole bit.
Mark Henley was our last guest. Nick is our current guest.
Yeah.
Right.
And they had
There's a lot of
tension. I
drama
didn't
between
know
me
that.
and Mark Henley.
You should have came on.
You should have
I had
addressed
shit
it.
to do.
Know what you should have done? You should have fucking opened the door, come in here, and then just start fucking shooting on Mark
Yeah,
Henley.
just shot on
and
him.
just fucking just start pointing at him and being like, "What you said about me was fucked up." That's what you should have done. That's what Mateo would have done.
Well,
Mateo, how you feeling, baby?
I'm exhausted.
You seem that way.
Why, you ain't sleeping?
You look
No,
like you're
no.
sliding off
Was
the
it
chair.
was it all the Sex in the City talk?
No, man, I'm getting what do you call it? Narcoleptic sleep. I'm just.
You want tea? You want coffee?
You just gotta fight through. Not fight through, but like you.
Okay.
Fight for your life.
No,
Fight
like
for
you
your
don't
life.
really
Big
get
Bob
into
Butch
it.
and Mateo.
Doing
You
some
let-
lobster ravioli? I
You
can't
let
give
it
it away.
slide out of your system. So like in a certain point, I'm gonna get more alert. It goes like that effect. Like it peaks up and down.
Ah.
So when I get to my lowest, and then it goes up to my manics. And now that you reminded me, I'm getting into my manics right now.
Yeah, whatever. That was a lobster ravioli?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
Okay, good. The manic.
The
manic.
pasta sauces are excellent.
I'll have one. I'll have one.
You'll have one.
Good.
It's got pecorino and black pepper and Romano cheese.
It's good. And I was saying, my
Go on.
manic is now the manic part of it's coming in, so I'm gonna be more alert.
Right. I one time
With the salt.
I saw two kids fighting one time, like
Yeah.
like a couple of years ago. It's like these two kids were fighting, and in order to get them to break up, I screamed, "I'm a doctor!"
How old are you at the time?
Complete like 24.
Like
That's at least a little believe. I thought you were like
no,
16.
there are doctors who are 24.
No, I don't know why I would try to break up their fight in the first place, but I was also experiencing a manic episode.
Were you drunk when you did this?
Most
no.
probably.
No.
Why'd you yell?
I'm a doctor.
Because they were fighting, I didn't know what to do. I was going to the mall, I think.
Were they standing in the way of the door?
Actually, I'm lying. I was actually 18. I was around the Cucko stuff from one episode. They was like kids, and they were fighting, and I didn't know what to do. And some like girl was like, "Break it up!"
But why do you care if they're fighting?
Because some girl was like, break it up.
So you wanted to impress a woman?
I didn't want to impress her.
It kind of sounds like you do.
She did
or
suck my
did.
dick. No, I was just like, I'm a doctor. I just lied about being a doctor.
I one time.
I mean, you do constantly lie about your profession.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the origin story
Yeah.
of that. I teach social studies, Mateo.
That's your prologue.
Yeah.
I one time went to go break up a fight and I yelled I was a cop.
That's kind of believable. How old are you?
I was 21.
That is.
I was really.
But that's stupid because then if you're a police
Yeah,
officer,
Right, what
you
if
get
you
shot.
had to do cop
Yeah.
shit now?
You can get shot. Did you see the new mayor, Eric Adams?
What do you do?
That guy fucking. I mean, since he's become mayor, like police are dropping like flies.
Yeah.
I know.
But that guy loves the police.
I know.
He was very passionate last night.
Did you see when it was man funny? His like one of his first address to the media. The media was starting to like talk over each other and yell shit at him, and he goes, whoa, we ain't doing that kind of shit. He's like, nah, we're gonna keep it civil. And he said like swagger 400 times.
I know. I saw that. I want to clip it for like
Yeah.
a
He
sound.
just kept saying, you gotta have that swagger.
And at one point he said, "I'm going to grind."
Yeah, he said he's like a hip hop fucking.
He does look a little
Mayor.
like he looks like an old like hip hop guy. Like I forget the guy's name. I think his name's like Rev Run.
Okay, but
yeah, it does look like
it's
that.
funny because he was like ran on like police reform and how he's gonna have the back of the police and all this shit, and like ever since he became mayor, like 10 cops have been killed in the streets.
Really?
Then I'm watching the fucking. They had like this whole thing yesterday about last night. They had this whole thing about the mayor about protecting the streets, and the cops gotta go into the neighborhoods, take the guns, and we have the back of the NYPD. And then they go into like Harlem where this killing happened, and they were talking to people, and people were like, "Yeah, I support the police and stuff like that, and we want to clean up our streets and shit." And then like the next frame is like every cop in the whole city at a hospital.
Yeah. Look like a fucking scene out of a Batman movie.
They're all at the hospital. I'm like, why aren't you in the streets?
Right.
Because you all have COVID, probably.
Fucking, they're at the hospital like mourning the death of the slain police officer.
Yeah.
I know
There's no time to mourn. You're working.
they should be out working.
Just making overtime.
How many bagpipes can you possibly
But
have?
they were like, we gotta get back to work and get into the streets and start arresting people and shit like that. And before we do that, let's go mourn the death of the police officer all together at the hospital while the streets go unattended.
I'll be honest, it was a good look for both
Stupid.
Adams and
Stupid.
Actually,
the
if you want to
commissioner.
commit a crime, killing a cop beforehand might be the smartest thing you could do. Since they're all doing that, they got to mourn every single cop, right?
Yeah, I
You know who's a fucking cop killer?
Who?
Fucking Lil Bronco.
I knew you were gonna say it.
Fucking cop killer.
Cop killer.
That guy, I tried to get him on this fucking
We
program.
know. We
Yeah,
know.
no, that guy can come in, man.
And this fucking guy, he wanted $150 in a ride.
Wow.
What'd you tell
From where?
He wanted me to pick him up $150. What? What'd you say?
What did you tell him?
I told him, go kill more cops. Fucking cop killer.
One more cop and you got a deal.
That's what I told him. Fucking try to shake me down.
I like how Mateo has noticed that Greg just repeats the same fucking stories every
I know.
The dad who talks about the Sopranos.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
Greg is a man in his 60s.
Oh, I guess it's my turn.
He's
My
a-
turn. Break, come on.
Yeah. It's your turn.
He's a simple
I guess
man.
it's my turn. Come on, who
I
has
don't-
something to say? You want something to say?
Not really.
Don't get it.
He's such a-
about him.
I was trying to think of other talking points
Yeah.
about
Remind
other
Greg
stuff.
of a story he told you 2 years ago.
There isn't anything funny when someone comes like this. Come on, bring it. Come on. Come on.
I'm trying to think of from 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, don't really do that.
No, I am. I'm going for the archive.
Oh, okay. Good.
Let me think.
There isn't anything funnier when someone's just like, come on. Come on, let's go.
What's that
What
old?
do you got?
What
Wait,
was,
I'm confused. You were talking. Bring it in our.
Well, 1 second. Go on.
what was the movie where the stepfather is like, you know what you got, kid? And the guy's
You
like,
got Maxie.
it was Hank Azaria movie.
No, it's
I-
with Richard Dreyfuss. It's
I-
called Yonkers. Lost in Yonkers.
I don't know. I didn't see
I watched
either.
Blue Bayou the other day. You ever watch that?
No.
What's it about?
Very good movie. Very good. But a Asian stepfather
Lost me an Asian.
and some local cops beat his ass, and then they and then they call immigration on him,
Ow.
and he gets sent away. But
Oh.
it's about him doing the court cases and trying to like stay with his family.
What year was this movie made?
A couple years ago.
Of course it was.
Within the last like 3 years.
so annoying.
Why did they arrest him in the movie?
Because he's fucking an illegal immigrant.
But he had to do something.
He was adopted by white people
Who never filled out the paperwork, right?
who never filled out the paperwork, right?
Yeah. He's now living in South Korea.
Well, been in character to watch.
Yeah, I'm ignoring your blatant racism.
I'm not being racist.
I was watching. Okay, you want to talk racist? We'll talk racist.
Yeah, good. Give me your best racist. Top 10.
No.
Top 10 racists of all time.
No, because they shoehorn
Mel
everything,
Gibson.
and they make things up though. They make things
Rob
up.
Partizone is number 2.
What? I'm not being fucking racist. I'm talking about how they shoehorn.
Know what you're doing?
What?
You're like the guy, the old man from 12 Angry Men.
Yes.
He's just going on.
Yes.
About, well, you
going
can't
through
trust
a
these
loop.
people, and everyone just
I'm not
Right.
even saying.
Everyone
it.
Going
just
through this
stands
loop
up.
of anger.
I'm not even saying.
Even fucking Lee J. Cobb's character stands up. That's what you're doing right now. Everyone just stands up and walks away from him.
Right.
I don't care. You fucking. This used to be my room anyway. I fucking used to being here by myself.
Yeah.
I honestly, it's because I didn't jerk off today.
Oh, maybe you're backed
Ah.
up.
Well, this is your room. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. You guys are.
What
here.
happens when you get
Weird.
backed up?
Do you
I
not
get
know?
backed up.
No, why-
I start screaming about illegal immigration in the Sex and the City show.
Okay. Backing up causes anger?
And transgender.
I'm not even angry. Why am I angry? I'm
No.
doing a
Just
fucking
Pissed for
we're
an
doing,
hour
we're
and a
doing
half.
a podcast. We're doing a fucking radio show. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Like being entertaining.
Greg was like, "I need more passion from you," and I was like, "I'll show you fucking
More passion.
passion." And I'm fucking yelling about shit. I was gonna say that I
Let
was
it
watching
rip.
Law and Order, and they had the Special Crimes Unit show.
Yeah, what about it?
And they had this whole fucking thing where the kid gets ripped away from his parents with the border. The lady is illegally crossing the border, and then like the cops come, and she's like, "We're happy to be in America," and they're like, "Come with me."
Oh,
and they
yeah.
fucking throw her in jail, and it's like that's not how it happens. Probably is. I wasn't there.
Apparently, that's how it happened.
They gotta like sensationalize it for television, so you're like, because that's a horrible thing. I'm watching a show, and I'm like, that's horrible. I don't want to see
You
that
gotta
happen
watch
to
the
people.
movie. You gotta watch the.
I'm not watching that
Watch
shit because
Blue
you
Bayou.
lost me at Asian. I don't watch Asian shit.
I really
Why?
don't.
Come
I'm
on.
very bored with it.
I don't even watch Asian
The
porn.
family's white.
No, nothing against the Asians, but or I don't care if the family. It's just you lost me at Asian.
I don't get the
I
samurai
don't get their culture.
thing.
Yeah,
No,
I just really
No,
bored
he's
with it.
he's like a Southern guy.
If I see
He
like,
talks like a man from Louisiana because that's how he
fine.
grew up.
I don't
He just
like
looks
them either.
Asian.
like if I see like if I'm watching a movie,
He's not Asian. He just looks it.
I have nothing against Asians and how they look.
Clearly, you do. You
I'm talking about their culture.
This
giving
is
you a
Rob.
recommendation of a
I
heartthrobbing.
love
movie.
Lucy. I love Lucy.
Rob,
Liu.
this is your Shane Gillis moment.
No, it isn't.
Oh, I was trying to.
How is it
No,
my
is
Shane
He's never
Gillis
gonna get
movie?
SNLs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do love Lucy Liu.
I'm really good at characters. But no, all I'm saying was I'm not saying that I don't like Asians. I'm saying I find their culture to be boring.
I do find
I'm
it
allowed
boring.
to say that their culture is boring, and I don't want to watch
Well,
like
the
shit like
movie's
Squid
not
Games.
Asian.
Like if I see like Jet Li in the cast of a movie, I immediately don't
Like
watch that movie.
your poster here, the Bruce Lee poster. That's
Pisses
such a
you off, huh?
That don't piss me off. It's just a boring fucking quote.
Right.
Something about
Yeah.
water. You're in the shape of water. Be like water. Shut up.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Brad Pitt kicked your ass and fucking Once Upon a
That's
Time
right.
in Hollywood.
Did do that. I should put a picture of Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Preferably when he's working out on the roof.
Why is he fat?
Shirtless Brad Pitt.
Is he fat now?
No.
No, he's fucking in great shape.
Amazing shit.
When he's working on the roof and
He
Once
hasn't aged
Upon a
a
Time
day
in
since
Hollywood.
Troy.
Yeah.
He's like, hello, hot stuff.
Yeah.
Cigarette.
It's not my time yet, man.
Bring bagels.
Yeah.
I fucking love Brad Pitt. in
Great
that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
love
kill
him.
us all.
I'm a fan of Brad Pitt. He's like the last great actor, the last great male actor. He has a strong masculine look to him. He looks like a guy that could probably get things done, mows his lawn, takes care of his wife. Meanwhile, he's like divorced. He probably hated those kids. He hated that Angelina Jolie, like the kids.
He
know what
couldn't
happened with
stand
that?
her nonsense. There's no way.
Yes, he was so. Know what happened with that? He woke up one morning
There's a bunch
and
of
he saw these
Bangladeshi kids.
6 fucking weird fucking kids.
Right, he's like, we have our own. What are you doing?
And then she's like probably running around the house. I think they had like a pet monkey.
No, it's a pig.
Okay, whatever.
A pig's normal-ish.
But she's
I've heard of that.
running around the house. She's probably out of her fucking mind going on about whatever the fuck liberal bullshit she probably
Those
goes
kids
on.
are definitely old enough at this point to like have social media. and
Of
shit.
course.
Yeah.
And he was like, he looked in the mirror and he's like, I'm still Brad Pitt. He's like, I'm packing my shit and leaving. Fucking leave Angelina Jolie's crazy ass.
Yeah, she was like,
You'll be back. You'll be back. You'll come back someday, and you will bring the African Neapolitan coins.
You ever seen Angelina Jolie and not thought she was a psychopath?
she's nuts. Remember when she showed
You can
off her?
tell, right?
Remember she showed off her shitty leg at the Academy Awards?
And everyone's like, that was super sexy.
And
No, it wasn't.
No, what am I?
see
What are you,
your-
Ralphie from A Christmas Story?
Right.
No one wants to see a leg.
Your 52-year-old leg.
fucking
Give
idiot.
a shit.
And you just know Brad Pitt probably cringed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, ugh, he's trying so hard.
She's just so obnoxious.
She really is.
I'm tired of waking up every morning and see a college brochure at my fucking breakfast table. Fucking kids. They're all like she rescued kids. She fucking kids like they're fucking
she went to Africa and she purchased them.
Yeah, no, that's technically what adopt means.
And
I know.
Yeah, I know.
And I am getting.
I don't use the word adopt. I use purchase.
And speaking of rescue, I mean, I am getting a little tired of people with the fucking dogs rescuing rescuing.
If
the
you
dogs.
ever want to talk to some like Yahoo fucking stupid liberal from Brooklyn,
Yeah, that sounds like something I want to do.
right? But if you ever want to get on their good side, and you see their dog, you go, "Oh my god, is that a rescue?" And they will tell you about it.
They'll give you a whole story. What did they? First off, they act like they rescued.
'Cause they're
like they rescued a dog from the
idiots.
wilderness. Like you fucking went to the shelter. What? They're gonna put down the dog? Is that
You
how
went
that
to
works?
this place that looks like a small prison.
Right.
Yeah.
You go to the shelter. You were like, let me pick out this fucking one
Yeah.
that I
Right.
like. You didn't rescue the fucking thing. You rescue
Right.
me. If I rescue a dog, I fucking rescue a dog. I go to the wilderness.
You know what? If I rescue a dog, I'm going to the shelter. I'm looking for the oldest fucking dog there.
Right.
Taking it out, rescuing, put it in my fucking house, and the next week I'm putting it back to fucking sleep. That's what I would do. That's rescuing a fucking dog. I'm giving him a week with a person. That's a rescue.
That's a rescue.
That's a rescue. Fucking
I
not
go to the
good.
dog park. I pick one out.
Yeah, no rescuing a dog. I take it from the Karen lady that was yelling at the fucking bird watcher that
That
time.
woman used to live in my building.
Yeah.
I know, you told me,
Yeah.
I can't believe they took away
There was a Karen type kind of lady who threw a dog at a guy.
Yeah, I saw
and then
that.
he kept the
yeah.
dog.
I saw that. Yeah.
He kept the and he posted videos with the cute ass dog too.
That's kid.
There's like this drunk white lady who's like, "Fuck you, you're gonna call police." Like she was clearly high or something like that.
I saw.
And she threw the dog at this man.
I saw something where what happened? Oh, a lady threw a dog.
The blonde.
Oh, a lady punched another lady and punched the dog too. Could you guess what race?
White.
Could you guess what
Yeah,
race
Karen.
White
was the
woman.
lady who punched the other dog? To push the other lady. Not black.
Really?
Oh yeah, they hate animals.
No, that's racist.
They do. They have no respect for dogs.
Black people don't really love dogs.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They
They love their dog, but
Yeah,
like,
not others.
so racist.
it's not. No,
Not
they're,
really.
they're not as attached to their animals.
I think you and I have proven to be unintentional bigots just for this whole entire
Oh,
episode.
all the time.
No, I don't mean to be.
I don't mean to.
We're just chatting.
And I'm not.
It's a chat show.
I love everybody.
Human beings are an interesting species. We love everybody. Everyone needs to come together and fucking. We need an opportunity to express ourselves in a place where you can be free, and it's a safe space for thought. Did you guys see that video of that horse farting on those two dogs?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Where'd you see it?
Well, I saw it yesterday.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
saw
saw
it.
it.
Where'd you see it? Facebook,
It's like,
Instagram,
no,
YouTube?
Holy shit, Nick, pull it up.
Yeah, no, I want to watch.
Fucking
Nick, pull it up.
Okay.
Let's see this fucking.
dunce it improv.
Get him off.
Take him off.
I changed my opinion about you, jackass. You fucking ass.
That's the thing I was gonna let you jack me off.
Dogs.
And the thing I was going to ask you to be a guest on my podcast. No, it's called Horse Farts on Dogs. And the dogs run away. No, horse runs away after farting on dogs.
Horse runs away after farting on dogs.
Yeah.
How many videos of horse farting are there?
A lot. It looks like a lot.
To fart. Here
Oh,
it is. Right
there it
here.
is.
This is it?
Yeah, pull it up.
Look at this nasty ass horse.
This is mad.
Oh, look at those dogs.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
So fucking funny.
Ready?
Yeah, there it is.
Fucking.
Yeah, right here. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Right here. Here it is. Right here.
nasty. Yeah, it's fucking and they're like chasing them. They're like, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, I love
Oh,
horse
it's so
fucks.
fucking funny.
What a
I
fucking.
love that.
That's hilarious.
Who fucking knew?
He just shit
Biomite.
all over those dogs.
Hey, where's a fucking horse?
Yeah.
My kid's in the hospital.
Excuse me, your horse
Mateo.
farted on my dog.
What?
What are we up to, Mateo?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Let's do the 1 minute dance. Hiya,
Hiya,
hiya, hiya,
hiya, hiya, hiya,
1 minute dance.
Well, it's more like 40.
What happened? It's more like 3?
No, it's like 45 seconds, and it's.
Oh, do you want to plug anything?
No, really, not really.
Plug some shit.
I don't want anything to plug.
Let's plug it.
Yeah,
Let's plug it.
Let's plug it.
I'm gonna have a little taste.
Hey, I want to apologize for a lot of things I said in this episode.
Thank you.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No, not